Your app sits private in its VPC. Now, DNS and the edge get the world to it. First, Route 53 and DNS. Then CloudFront, the CDN, and the edge itself. So what is DNS? DNS is the internet's phone book. You type a name, like example.com. DNS turns it into the numeric IP address a computer needs. On AWS, that service is Route 53, which also routes users the smart way. That is how the world finds your app. Route 53 does not just answer, it decides where to send you. Simple routing points everyone at one place. Weighted routing splits traffic by percentage, handy for testing. Latency routing sends you to the fastest region. And failover routing reroutes you when the main site goes down. Next, speed. Loading a site far from its server is slow. A CDN fixes that, and on AWS the CDN is CloudFront. It keeps cached copies of your content around the world. So a user in Tokyo is served from a nearby edge, not your distant origin. Same content, far less waiting. Let's see the difference the edge makes, because this is the whole point. Without a CDN, every visitor talks straight to your origin server. Someone on the far side of the world waits while each request crosses oceans and back. Under heavy traffic, that origin also has to serve every single request itself, so it strains. With CloudFront in front, the first request for a file still fetches from the origin, but then it is cached at the edge. Every visitor after that is served from a nearby location in a fraction of the time. The farther away your users are, the bigger that saving becomes. Your origin only sees the occasional refresh, so it stays calm even under load. It also absorbs sudden spikes, a launch or viral moment, without melting. Faster for users, lighter for your servers, which is why nearly every large site puts a CDN in front. So what is the edge? Edge locations are hundreds of AWS sites, spread worldwide. They are separate from regions and never run your servers. Their whole job is caching content and answering DNS right next to users. That short hop is what makes the edge feel instant. One more edge service, Global Accelerator. It gives you 2 static IP addresses, a stable front door. Traffic then rides the fast AWS backbone to your nearest healthy endpoint. Unlike CloudFront, it accelerates any traffic, not just cacheable content. Finally, when even an edge is not close enough, AWS ships its hardware to you. Local zones place compute in a specific metro for very low latency. Wavelength puts it inside 5G networks for mobile apps. And Outpost is a rack of AWS running in your own data center. Same AWS brought physically closer. On the exam, match the job to the service. Turn a name into an address. Route 53. Cache content near users. CloudFront. Speed up any traffic with static IPs. Global Accelerator. Run AWS in your own building. Outposts. Let's lock it in. Route 53 is AWS's DNS, turning names into addresses and routing users smartly. CloudFront is the CDN, caching content at the edge close to users. Edge locations are the global sites that make both fast, and Global Accelerator, local zones, and outposts push AWS even closer to where you are. Next episode, how services talk to each other without waiting. Application integration, SQS, queues that hold messages until they are processed. SNS, broadcasting one message to many subscribers, and EventBridge, the event bus that wires your apps together. Thanks for watching, and see you there.